Hey everyone, I am Tina Eagle. Welcome to our Road to Glory career mode with FC Schalke. This is season 2, episode 1. So we have made it through the first season and now we are into season 2. And right off the bat, we're going to go in and we're going to make an offer for Pino Malapa. And then we'll also see a couple other people that we're going for. Really, all I'm doing in this offseason is trying to upgrade the positions that we felt we needed to, and this was the main one, was the keeper. And you remember Hildebrand did awesome for us last year, but we did need to get younger as he was, 33, 34 years old, something like that. So Thibaut Courtois is the guy that we are targeting on that, and we had submitted an offer of 21.5, I believe, toward the end of last episode. And, they came back, or they said someone else. I think Chelsea had made a bid for him as well at 22 million. So we needed to up that a little bit. So we went to 22.5, which is still lower than, I believe, his current value, which is there at 23.5. So we were able to do that, and we were able to get Courtois and bring him into the squad, and then Pino Malapa as well. So the positions that I was really targeting were keeper. I needed another striker, as Huntelaar was just getting a little bit older as well. And he did well for us, but he just didn't, I don't know, he seemed to miss a lot of easy shots. But in any event, so we wanted to get younger in those positions, keeper, striker, and then left mid as well was something that we were looking at. And then as far as transfer out, I am putting Kevin Prince Boateng on the market. And reason being, he's still 27 years old, but with him at the center attacking mid, that is where I would like to move Julian Draxler. And in the backup position for Draxler, we have Maximilian Meyer. So, yes, Boateng was okay, and he did do very well for us. But with the added transfer budget that we were allocated for this year, I felt like I could really go out and upgrade the vital positions in the squad and move forward with a younger team. Now, quite honestly, this will probably be season 2 would be our last season, obviously before FIFA 15 comes out. So, well, and I say that, we may be able to get some more in, but more than likely this would be the last season. But I am still going to go ahead and treat it as if, I'm playing 5 or 10 seasons, and still try to build the squad around youth and potential. But with that being said, we want people that are going to come in and be able to contribute right away. So I don't want to sign a ton of very young players that have to sit on the bench and maybe be subbed in at halftime or a spot starter here and there. That's not what I want to do. I do want to go younger, but I want them to be able to come in and contribute right away. So with that being said, as far as what we're going to do, or what my goal is to go ahead, get the people that we wanted right off the bat, as far as the keeper, the striker, left mid, and then I will try to go and try to find some backups for those positions. And I say backups, but I'm going to use that loosely because there'll also be players that I'm going to rotate in pretty frequently and be able to start them on occasion and just rotate as the player's fitness gets low, depending on the schedule. I think we were pretty fortunate last year with the schedule because sometimes you'll get some games that are, or you'll get weeks where you have 2 games in a week, and the guys will get a little worn down. So that being said, the left mid position, you see, we went after Antoine Griezmann from Real Sociedad, I believe. So we're going to put in an offer for him, see what we can do. We may be able to get him. We may not be able to get him. But we'll have to see. And it looks like they did accept it. So we're now in negotiations with Antoine Griezmann. And hopefully we'll be able to lock him up as well. Very good young player. And he's also in a position of need for us. So it looks like at this point, we've done exactly what we set out to do in this offseason. And we just have to move forward as far as the youth and then start looking for the backup. So in doing this, my scouts found a couple guys, and I went in immediately and looked at them because the one scout, you can see, he's a 5-star judgment. So this guy knows what he's doing. And this was a guy who paid a lot of money for as far as a scout. But the 2 guys that he brought to me left mid and a right mid. We went right ahead and made an offer for them. And we still don't even know their overall. But again, based on his judgment and the scouting reports that he gave us, Dali Menga was one of them at right mid, 21 years old. Probably a little bit expensive, but right mid is a position. Remember, Jefferson Farfan, he's now getting up there 30, 31, I believe. So Menga is going to be able to come in and spot start for him, as well as kind of relieve him in some games as well, because he'll be able to come in and make a difference right away in a game with his pace. The guy is unbelievably fast. So, obviously pace isn't the biggest thing, but in the second half when the other team is tired and you bring in a guy that's got, 90, 95 pace, it's going to create some havoc out there. And that's exactly what we're looking for from someone coming in. And then the other guy was Alexander Trebovsky, I don't know, some Russian name. Tchaikovsky, there he is. He was the other guy we were looking at, and we were able to put an offer for him, which was a lot cheaper. So doing the same thing as we did last year, we're just going to sim through the friendlies. And I will play, just as I did last year, I'll play every meaningful game that is not a friendly. So anything that you see coming up as a friendly, we will not play that. We'll just sim through that and see what we can do. But here we have Dali Menga. Dude's got awesome hair, so obviously he's got to be worth the money. But we'll go ahead and get him into the squad, as well as Tchaikovsky, who again would be a very nice backup on the left mid spot for Griezmann and give him some spot starts. But again, they're young guys, and they're guys that we're going to be able to build and move forward with, and hopefully we'll be able to do better than we did last year with an improved team. I think having the two strikers up there now, Malapa and Son, are going to be pretty instrumental. And you can see in this friendly here, we dominated and we win 5-1 with Malapa with 2 goals, Draxler, Shalai, and even one of the center backs had a goal there as well. So that's good to see. Even in the preseason that we're simming through, it's good to see that we're able to get some productivity out of those guys, and that's exactly what we're looking for now with the young team, and just seeing what they can do in the preseason. Here we did get an offer for Shalai. Now at this point, I'm just going to, I still need some backups in those positions. So based on his value and then what the chief executive had said, we're going to throw in a pretty high counter offer. If it gets accepted, that's fine. If it doesn't, that's fine as well. And my main thinking for that is, if we do have some major injuries and we lose one of the strikers, I can always just change to a one-striker formation and be able to adjust on the fly like that. With this guy, Maximilian Meyer, being a huge part of that. That being said, he's now looking for a raise. So, and I thought he did that last year, but I don't know. I can't remember. But I know, he's super young. He's, 18, 19 years old, something like that. And he has a ton of potential. He's not getting paid much right now, obviously. So, his player demands were for an extra year for $8,000. And, just looking at that, most of the time, if you don't give them what they want, they'll kind of complain and cry a little bit. But, we are going to offer him $1,000 less per week of what he is demanding. And we'll just kind of move forward and hopefully he'll take that. And again, we're putting him as a future first team player. So it's not like he's, a first team player right now. So hopefully he'll be able to understand that and move forward. And then we're looking at a few of the other contracts of players that we have locked up, and we have a lot of the guys locked up pretty well. Here, Dennis Erdman was also looking for some more money. Again, he could probably be a decent backup for us in that center back position, so we'll go ahead and offer him some money as well. And hopefully those guys will accept, and then we can just move forward. That being said, Maximilian Meyer, he's now, he's crying about his wages not being met. So, guys, we'll pick up there. And hopefully we'll get everything ready in season 2, episode 2. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.